Well, he knows that answer.
I do. I would say that, something I tell the guys every time I train somebody new is that the data is only good as the field stat. So these guys are very well trained, and when they head out to a job, they know everything from the navigating to it to pulling up the imagery and making sure they're collecting a feature that is visible in the imagery that's being ortho-rectified. Making sure that that feature is not only good for the imagery that's being ortho-rectified, but also will be long-lasting for our archive, meaning clear of all trees, clear of buildings.
Can't park on top of the site.
Exactly, not in the corner of a parking lot. But basically, to go from there, they find a good point, they set up their equipment on it. Depending on the baseline, from the rover to the base station that's used to post-process it, the data collector can sit there from anywhere from 15 minutes to 2 hours if you're in Alaska. And then, they take pictures of the site in 4 cardinal directions, so that way the customer has a good site view to understand where the point is if they're having trouble finding it in the imagery. They also draw a station diagram, which north facing up, and it is associated with the imagery. It's just yet another tool to help them figure out where the point is, the customer that is. And I guess after about 15 to an hour and a half, depending on where they are, they stop collecting. End of the day, they send us the data, we post-process it, and get it ready for delivery.
I think the key thing there is we want them to collect good points that have a lifespan that will enable them to come in the archive. And that's a real advantage for the client, because we're just not all grabbing painted lines on the street. We're really looking for things that when they license the data from us, it'll be long-lasting for them, it'll be long-lasting for us to be in the archive, so other people in the geospatial community can use them to enhance their data.
And it's also dependent on where the project is. So if the project is in Centennial, there's going to be lots of nice features, but if you're in a village in Alaska, you might end up collecting the side of a log, which is all you can do. So our field guys know it depends on where you are, and another thing they do a lot of is collect alternates. So if we're spending all the money to get them out there to collect a point, we're going to have them collect 3 points and have the customer choose from those 3 points.
And that's the consistency they're looking for, and we really don't want to go back again. We want to make sure once we mobilize and get out there, control freaks get the point.
That's right.